In my experience, a CBT certificate is achieved in one day if the student has had prior experience on the road or they've had prior experience riding a motorbike. Personally, I feel that the CBT should be over at least a 2-day period, and this way we give our students, or I give my students, the correct amount of time needed to set the foundations for further training. Females instinctively hold back in their training, initially anyway, because they feel that they don't want to fail. They have higher expectations perhaps. They've put themselves in this scenario where they're with male counterparts who are getting on much quicker than they are, and then they put further pressure on themselves, and I know all too well that by putting added pressure onto yourself, it's not going to bode well for training. A 2-day CBT is going to hopefully relax you into training, get you used to being on the bike and set the skills before you move on. Most students who come in and do a CBT are then planning to move on to do direct access training, and before they move on to that larger bike they need to know how to control the machine, and they need to do it in a relaxed environment with fellow females who are perhaps having the same problems that they may have. Once these students have completed their CBT, they have a couple of options. They can either ride independently on the road up to a 125cc, or they can go on to do further training to complete a full motorcycle test.